Oh, so in other business.
Alright, here we go.
Let's talk about.
Here we go.
Let's talk about the revolutionary service known as Tidal.
Oh god, here we go.
Yo, I knew this shit was gonna fail. I'm sorry. That commercial that they made, it was just too much of a fucking reach. Okay.
Okay.
That Daft Punk out.
Alright, look, for one, I agree 100%. Putting Daft Punk and deadmau5 with his fucking helmet on screen is not going to make me.
How many business bridges do you think he burned doing that?
Jay?
Yeah, because all these people they're gonna fucking distance themselves from anything that he does ever again in the future. For sure.
Yeah, probably so. Well, I actually use the service. I've used every music service, okay? For one, the best one, everybody thinks Spotify is the best one. I'll tell you right now, bang for your buck is probably Amazon Prime. So for all the people that's been out there like Amazon Prime, because I got a lot of friends to do that, Amazon Prime, they hype it up.
What's the subscription difference between Amazon Prime and Spotify?
Amazon Prime is $100 a year, right? But which is actually technically cheaper than Spotify, because
Spotify is $12 a year.
It's $10 a month.
Yeah,
and then it's 12 months. $10 a month for 12 months. You actually pay more for Spotify, but Amazon gives you more. So if I had to,
well, Amazon Prime
gives you the shipping, it gives you the movies, and it gives you the music all at the same time.
Well, not just that, but the biggest thing is that they give you fucking series.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you
get the TV show.
If you're one of those people that binge watch, like if you get Amazon Prime, they will have whole series of shows.
So
like,
if I have to bet money, that's the best one.
Like I've never seen it, but that one show off of BBC about Downton Abbey, I think they're like 8 or 9 seasons in, and they have all of them. I just seen it pop up on the queue.
Yeah, I mean, bang for your buck, that's probably the best one. Spotify's really good though. It is, it's good.
My question still is though, is there a fucking Amazon Prime app for Apple TV?
I think it is.
Cause I got Apple TV in every fucking room in my house.
I think there's an Amazon app for it, yes.
Hope so, man.
Yeah, and then you can like watch TV and all that stuff on.
Cause there's a lot of fucking series that I want to watch that aren't available on demand anymore. So
that's what it is. But as far as Tidal goes, it was a lot of missteps as far as the marketing part. But the actual, I felt like they should have focused on what it actually did instead of the artist. Like,
well, I think that they needed to not do something and try to reinvent something that they couldn't do better.
It's a hi-fi music app. That's how they should have marketed it. Hi-fi music. For people that want hi-fi. But if they're not marketing it that way.
They try to market it to like we're fucking back to being artists and we just don't want to fucking be rich anymore. We just want to give back.
And they probably should have put poor artists on there.
And everybody could fucking see right through that shit.
And they probably should have put new artists.
Like Kanye worked his ass off to get to 150, a net worth of like 150. I think
he had like 300.
Maybe 300 million,
He's
right?
300 million now.
He worked his ass off to get there. You think that he's just gonna give free music away?
No.
Fuck no. The last time Kanye gave away free music was the Good Friday shit.
And that ended up not being free because he ended up putting it on an album.
Yeah, he ended up putting it on an album and we bought the album anyway.
Yeah, you bought it.
So.
With that nice artwork.
Cruel Summer?
Yeah, it's nice artwork.
It was nice artwork. The album,
it wasn't enough Kanye.
Yeah, it wasn't enough Kanye.
That's all it was.
That's what it is. But I knew the Tidal. I never downloaded the Tidal app. I just refused to after that commercial, man.
Yeah, I try every.
The commercial is what ruined it for me.
I tried.
Yo, I'm not gonna buy into this shit.
I tried every streaming app. It was for one, I'll tell you firsthand. It was it had its flaws like every other fucking streaming app I've ever used. But
I've used Pandora and Spotify.
Pandora is good at what it does.
Pandora sucks though because you can't. If you hear a song and you want to start it from the beginning, you can't do that.
It's not a true streaming app in that sense. Spotify is. Spotify is really good now. When it first came out, it wasn't that good. So I mean, it's just different.
Pandora too, it was kind of cool because like people would set up like their playlists or whatever, which was cool because you could like listen to some famous people's playlists.
Right.
But most of the time, like you would get to a garbage song and you're like, I don't want to hear this shit.
I ran out of skips.
You can't do it.
I ran out of skips.
Fuck skips. How about that?
Fucking ran out of skips.
Where did you at now, man? Pandora. What does Pandora do? Other than AOL now or something?
I don't know who bought Pandora. I don't know if somebody owns it now or whatever. I mean, it's cool. It does its thing. It's good for what it does. I mean, you still got Slacker. You still got. So I mean, I don't think Tidal's going anywhere. I just don't ever think Tidal is ever going to be like
Tidal,
Spotify or anything.
Tidal is not. Tidal's gonna bomb out.
I think they'll just stay.
They're gonna do
like
the same
Slacker.
thing that they did with everything else and just pretend like it didn't even exist 2 years from now.
I think it's gonna have like its core subscribers.
Like who?
Like guys who listen to hi-fi. Because the original company, I think it was called like Winamp or something like that.
Okay.
Winamp, I forgot what it was called. That Jay-Z bought. They had core subscribers because they were the only guys who streamed hi-fi. So like they streamed high fidelity music. So nobody else does it. Now, if Apple decides, which they might do because they have their own lossless file, Apple lossless, I think it's called ALAC.
Yeah.
Apple lossless audio codec. Yeah, that's it. If they
ALCC.
that's it. ALCC. If they end up making that available on Beats Music when they launch it, which would be genius because
Beats Music is fucking kind of null and void now too.
Yeah, but they just bought it, so it's about to relaunch. It's gonna be fine.
So I think they're just gonna integrate it into what
exactly
they're doing
to iTunes.
Yeah.
And then there's gonna be they're gonna integrate. So
Beats headphones aren't even that good anymore.
It is what it is. People still buy.
The ones that I got, the wireless earbud ones are good.
Those are LeBrons.
Yeah, I use those.
The Power Beats.
I use those at the gym. Those are like the only earbuds that will stay in my ear.
The LeBrons.
They're not really that loud though.
No.
I wasn't really impressed. I've heard in-ear earbuds from like Bose that are like way better. But they work. They get the job.
They get the job done.
Yeah.
So we'll see. If hopefully Apple does that with Beats Music, I hope they do because then I will use it. I want lossless audio. I don't like using MP3s. I'm not a fan. I don't like the sound.
It is what
I'm a big sound guy.
It doesn't really matter to me. I actually don't really like streaming shit.
I like streaming.
I like streaming stuff when I'm at home.
Right.
And it's like on a device of some sort.
Right.
But I don't want to walk around with my phone and be streaming shit off my phone. I'm just not with it.
I'm not with using up all my storage. Using music on it. I hate that. I hate like having
it's weird
1,000 songs on my fucking phone.
Cause this phone, you would think I would have a lot of shit on here, but I don't. I just don't keep that much shit on here. I don't.
Man,
this is a fucking.
You got the futuristic device in your hand.
This is a 64 gig one. I probably maybe have half of the memory full. That's it.
You what? Porn?
No, not even. I don't keep none of that shit. I don't even have movies and shit on here, dude.
That's for someone.
I don't keep none of that shit. I use this phone to fucking text, send emails. That's it. That's all I care about. So in all actually, I only bought the 64 or the wait. I think it's 64, right? I only bought the bigger memory model because I just knew that they were gonna have all these fucking updates all the time. Because that's how it always goes. So you get the 18 gig model. Fucking a year from now, it's gonna be fucking invalid because you're not gonna be able to download update.
Update life.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
It's a plate. I got this thing. It goes in the CD slot, right? And it's like magnetic. So when I go in my car, my car is like Bluetooth, so it connects automatically, and I just throw this thing and
it sticks.
Yeah.
So you really in the future?
Hell yeah.
Fucking future.
I'm trying to save up and buy that new Cadillac, bro. It's coming out.
Oh, the one like a spaceship?
Yeah. Or that BMW, the one that drives itself. Shit.
You're not gonna get that Lincoln Continental they about to relaunch?
That Minority Report car, bro. I want to jump in that bitch like Tom Cruise.
And just sit there.
I want to run fast as fuck and jump into a fucking car that's gonna drive itself.
Like iRobot.
I fucking robot. Will Smith getting chased by some robots.
CGI robots.
Yeah, that movie wasn't that bad though.
It wasn't that good either.
When that robot like bent that, when the robot bent the table, because he got mad.
Yeah.
He was like, oh damn.
I like that movie.
You did?
Yeah.
Julius liked that movie. Julius likes a lot of movies.
They call him Julius.
Yeah, that's his name. That's what his mama named him.
Yeah, but people.
You should.
He calls me that when he's trying
Exactly. That's what I said.
I call him that all the time. Julius, bro.
Julius.
I think Julius is a fucking cool name.
Julius Caesar.
Has he ever told you the reason why he never goes by Julius?
Why don't you go by
Because
Julius?
he thinks that it sounds like Julie.
That's why?
Not that it sounds like a name that's attached to probably one of the greatest fucking rulers of fucking Rome.
Didn't he get killed though?
Yeah, he did get killed by his boys, the people that he thought was his boys.
Stabbed in the back, huh?
Yeah.
Killed by one of the senators, I guess.
If it wasn't for Julius Caesar and the 10th Legion, though, Rome would have never expanded as big as it did.
Well, wasn't that a bad thing?
Well, the original reason why it fucked up is because Julius Caesar, when he would take over certain areas, he would integrate the people into the Roman society, and that's why Romans fucking initially first started not liking him. And that also, what happened was that it created sects within the Roman Empire that just hated him. That would act nice to his face, but secretly hated him.
Shit on his back.
Yeah. So, I mean, once that shit happens, the people don't have your back, and then your homeboys aren't agreeing with what you're doing because you're becoming a tyrant. Like, they're gonna fucking kill you. That's just how it goes.
Sounds like the way of the world, man.
But it took, like, I forgot how many senators and shit to fucking kill him. It took a lot of motherfuckers, and they stabbed him like 100 times or some shit like that. Like, come on, man, that was some pussy shit. It should have been one dude just gone up and like cut his head off.
That's how you did it, huh?
I ninja that shit, bro. I came out of the fucking dark on his ass, like, yeah.
One slice, huh?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about one slice because their swords back then actually weren't that sharp.
I thought you was gonna bring your Hattori Hanzo, man.
Shit, I don't even fucking know Hattori Hanzo. Yo, for the longest time I've been trying to get a fucking samurai sword, but I don't know where to get them.
Internet?
Yeah, but those are like cheap ones. I want like a real fucking samurai sword.
Pretty sure there's a website that sells them.
I want what they call like at least a 3-body sword.
Go on the darknet.
A sword that will cut through 3 bodies.
Go on the darknet.
Man, I don't want to go on the dark net. That shit's scary, bro.
I'm pretty sure you go on the black market and find a sword.
Yo, you can find anything. They be selling everything on the dark net.
Including people.
What?
Yeah, human trafficking, motherfucker. What, you oblivious?
Yo, human trafficking is a big
that's
deal.
a lot of money.
Especially in Asian countries, human trafficking.
Oh yeah.
Big deal, bro.
They love Asian women.
Well, it's just that fucking Asian women, like, they don't really have a say. In most of the jungle Asian countries, like, they don't really have a say. So
Snatch them up,
they get
man.
them trafficked.
Snatch
They
them
want to
up.
come to America? Well, okay, so there's some guy that's already here in America, and he's like, oh yeah, I'll get you and 10 of your friends over here, right? And we'll put you in a fucking 1-bedroom apartment, and you guys could fucking hoe off what you need to pay me back. But you know there's never no fucking payback, man.
There's never no payback.
That's like when you take a fucking package from a dude, and you're like, oh yeah.
You're here forever.
Oh yeah, a dude will be like, oh yeah, take this package, sell it, bro. You could, you could get on your feet, and then you could just start buying packages from me. That motherfucker don't want you to get on your feet and buy packages from him. He wants a worker, so you will stay a worker.
Yep, you're gonna be a pack boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works, man. Human trafficking, man. One of the
Same
biggest
thing,
human rights violations in the world, man. People do it.
They just came out. I think there's a new movie or a documentary called The Skin Trade.
Hopefully they talk about the North American Auto Show and how that's one of the biggest human trafficking times in the country.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
I wouldn't doubt it.
It is. The rates go up, spike.
I feel like for anything, they said during the Super Bowl too.
I believe it.
Wherever the Super Bowl is, motherfuckers will just send people out there.
Because there's so many people.
Yeah. People with money.
Yep.
Because if you're at the Super Bowl, you got money. No broke people are at the Super Bowl.
Ain't no broke boys at the Super Bowl.
Ain't no just like there ain't no fucking. There's not gonna be any broke people at the Pacquiao Mayweather fight.
Hell no. Them tickets just went on sale. What, today? They'll probably be sold out by tomorrow.
What's the pay-per-view amount gonna be?
$100.
Oh, that's not that bad.
It's not that good. It's the highest one ever.
Yo, I remember back in the day, UFC fights used to be close to $100.
Yeah, then they dropped the price.
UFC fights used to be like $75 or $80.
Now it's 60.
Yeah. After service charges, whatever the fuck it is.
The biggest, the most I've paid for a boxing match was like 80, 70, no, $70.
I remember at one time, Rave, they were showing Mayweather fights. You would just pay like a regular fucking movie ticket, and they would just be showing it on the big screen.
Why don't they still do that? That's smart.
Because nobody was in there. We went to go see the Mayweather. I forgot who Mayweather was fighting. I think it was the Mayweather Oscar fight. And there's probably maybe 25 people in there.
They didn't market it enough.
They didn't. But it was cool to see it on the big screen though.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. We should go see if they gonna do that again.
Shit, Ray couldn't even get the Yeezy season 1. I got invites to that shit too, man. I didn't fucking go.
The Yeezy season 1.
Cause it was at the movie theater that was like fucking in Macomb County or something. It was at AMC 30, like real far away. So I was like, I'm not going. So Tidal, I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll end up staying around. It just won't be. It won't be Spotify. I don't think it can't compete with Spotify. It can't. But for for hi-fi guys, you don't really have a choice. That's the problem. Like I like high fidelity music. There's nobody that streams it. If Apple streamed it, I'd fucking use Apple.
I think with more and more people leaving behind the marketing of Tidal, it can't. Somebody else is gonna come up with and do it, and then Tidal will be a thing of the past.
Yeah, that's all they gotta get me. High fidelity music streaming with a bunch of songs, bro. That's all I want, bro.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments about Tidal, and if you guys have used the service, or where you guys if you guys like the service or not.
Hopefully Apple does it, so then I can just use that.
Yeah.
So, because iTunes has the biggest library in the fucking world.
Apple fucking backdoored everybody because it's like I've spent so much money on fucking iTunes. It's like impossible for me to move on to a fucking other phone.
Yeah, they know that.
Yeah, of course they know that.
They know
Those motherfuckers.
They got you, bro. They caught you up in the rapture.
They're so smart.
They are.
For not being Asian, they are so smart.
Yeah. They got smoking.